Today, we're looking at my first individual card order from TCGPlayer. It's all in this pack here, and it's all Wizards of the Coast era cards. We're also going to be taking a look at these Celebrations mini tins that Walmart shipped to me in not a great way.
And they are just in there completely loose, absolutely no packing.
But you know what that means? More celebrations. But we'll get into this first, and I want to know down in the comments below, while you're watching, what is your favorite Wizards of the Coast era set?
Let's get into it, and these cards come from the seller Short Elf Collector on TCGPlayer. This is the first time I've ordered from this seller, first time I've ordered anything from TCGPlayer, so I'm not 100% sure what we'll get here, but I am pretty excited. These are all cards that I had as a child, and unfortunately my childhood collection is gone, so I'm kind of just trying to replace things. There is one pretty big card in here, a couple of medium-sized cards, and then honestly some commons and uncommons. So let's see what we've got. Looks like they have all been packed in this case, and you can see right here, right off the bat, a base set Dratini. And let me go ahead and pop this open. There are a couple of penny sleeves there at the top, but it looks like these cards are just in here loose. So these are all supposed to be near mint, except for one, which was listed in lightly played condition. So let me get this stuff out of the way, and let's flip through these things. So there's the base set Dratini, and that card looks perfectly decent. I do see a little bit of a ding there up at the top. I don't think it's dust. The back of the card looks pretty good as well, so that certainly seems to be a good sign. This base set Ivysaur here that was behind it is also looking very good, just, to my untrained eye here. The back is looking nice as well. So I don't think we need to worry too much about the conditions of these cards individually. I'll just start kind of flipping through them a little quicker. We've got the base set Cadabra. Great looking card. One of my favorites as a kid. Another favorite, well, I don't know if this was a favorite card, but it was a favorite Pokemon. The base set Porygon here. That art is honestly not that great, but 3D artwork at the time, what else would you expect? And there is a base set Wartortle, a fossil Aerodactyl, unlimited, not a first edition, but that card I always remember having really cool art. So this is a non-foil, which is fine. There's going to be at least one foil card in here, so we'll scratch that itch in a minute. Now here's one that I was looking forward to. This is a Fossil First Edition Articuno. So after recording this video, I went and reviewed again the condition guidelines for TCGPlayer. This card is actually definitely within their requirements for near mint, so I get a little bit critical of it in the video, but you can ignore all that. It definitely it's in nice shape and it meets their requirements. So overall, this was a great package from Short Elf Collector. And I do see a little bit of dirt and wear, it looks like, up at the top here. So that's not the greatest. Take a look at the back. And yeah, a little bit of edge wear on this one. I don't know what exactly qualifies as near mint on TCGPlayer, but I don't think that this card really is up to that level, at least by my standards. So I'll have to look into that and make sure I actually ordered this near mint. If I didn't, I'll put it in some text on the bottom of the screen. But anyway, so let's get the camera to focus again. And here is a first edition Fossil Grimer and a Fossil Kabuto. We've also got a Fossil Muck, and this one is a holo. I don't remember ordering this one as a holo, but it definitely is, and we'll take a look at the holo here. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but it does look pretty nice. I'm not seeing any immediate scratches, except there is a little bit of a ding kind of right there beside his, I guess you'd call that a hand reaching up. Not seeing any print lines immediately. I'm not the best at spotting those though, so I may have to take a closer look at this later, or something may show up on the video. But yeah, this one looks pretty nice, so that's always really good. Here is a first edition Shelter from Fossil. Next up, we just have a Zubat. Super exciting card there. Now this is the one that I ordered in lightly played condition. And let's actually set this one aside and we'll compare it to the Articuno. But this next card behind is the really big one that I was excited about. So hopefully this one is really in near mint shape. It is a first edition Rocket Dark Alakazam, and it's also a foil. And as I look at it here, it definitely looks really, really good. I do see maybe a print line down there below his right foot, but you know, that's a factory thing, not going to take away from the near mint. This is just a sick card that I had as a kid and really excited to have another one now. And it looks pretty good to my eye. Checking the centering, it might be a little bit off. That's not something I'm really an expert at identifying. Let's also take a look at the back, and do see a little bit of edge wear, but nothing, you know, that is extreme. The corners look fairly decent. Yeah, I would say that this is close enough to near mint, at least to my untrained eye. So that's really good to see right there. And then just a couple more cards here. We've got a Magnemite and a first edition Rocket Porygon. So looking at these two cards up close, I do think it is fairly safe to say that the Articuno is in worse shape. You can see there at the top, there is definitely some stuff going on, you know, on the top edge. It looks like there's some marks, some dirt, and also some edge wear up there. The rest of the card looks fine, but, you know, that would take it away from near mint, in my opinion, and maybe lightly played. But if you check out this Pidgeot, it has, you know, it has a little bit going on as well with it, but not as much as that Articuno. So again, I'll put in a caption down below whether or not, you know, I had actually ordered the Articuno's near mint. Oh, there we go. There's why this Pidgeot is lightly played. The Articuno does not look that bad on the back. So, but still, this doesn't look like a fresh, super fresh card pull, or sorry, super fresh pack pull to me, which I believe is what near mint is supposed to be. So, yeah, that's a little bit disappointing, but not the end of the world. This is still a really nice card, and it'll go in my binder and display just well enough.
All right, now it's time to take a look at these Celebrations mini tins and see if there's any damage from that shipping job that Walmart did. Fortunately, they're wrapped in plastic here, so that probably prevented any major scratches. I will check them for dents, and we'll open a few packs to make sure that the cards are okay as well. Let me check those out, and I'll report the results back once I'm done. While it looks like the tins aren't perfect, they actually are in about the same condition as a couple of these that I've purchased from an actual store, so looks like nothing lost there, but let's check the contents and make sure they're okay too. So these should have 2 Celebrations packs plus another standard pack in them each. Of course, the packs look fine on the outside. I wouldn't expect anything to be wrong there. There is a Darkness Ablaze pack, and we'll get through the rest of these. I mean, they do have these cards, and you can see that one has a pretty messed up corner there, but I don't think that these survive particularly well, even with good shipping. So that's not the end of the world, but we'll just pop open all of these, make sure that they all look fine. So we'll open 2 Darkness Ablaze here and 4 of the Celebrations packs, because why not? Opening packs of cards is always fun. And there is your code. We will do the card trick, take a little bit of time. Let's take a look at the back of these real quick, just to make sure. Yeah, that looks pretty standard, so I'm not too concerned about things, but we'll open a couple more just to make sure. Psychic Energy, Simisage, Billowing Smoke, Turbo Patch, Nickit, Shelmet, Larvitar, Galarian, Darumaka, Grimer, that's kind of a cool looking card right there. I haven't seen that one. A Reverse Hollow Trapinch, and a Hollow Darkrai. I don't think that's a super awesome pull, and the centering is absolutely atrocious, but I like the art and I like the hollow pattern there. So that's cool, and I'll take it. Darkness Ablaze pack number 2. There is the code. What are we going to get in here? I actually am not super familiar with the Darkness Ablaze pools. I think, is Charizard VMAX in here? I don't remember. There's a Dark Energy, a Clang, a Dartrix, a Dedenne, Pansear, Morlul, Wishy-Washy, Qfant, Dino, a reverse holo Talonflame, that's a reverse rare, that is not a bad card at all, and a Delcatty, so not super excited about that one, to be perfectly honest. And then let's do 4 packs of celebrations, and we will take a look at the card counts and the charts at the end of this video, because we're opening celebrations packs, and that is what we do. So there is your code. The online game is not that bad, by the way. I wouldn't sleep on it if I was you. It can be decent fun. Anyway, Yveltal, Cosmog, a Garchomp C level X. This is one of the classic collection cards that I did not have, so he is going to go in a sleeve, and that's one more towards completing the set. And a Mew. That's a nice Mew card, but, you know, I've got a bunch of them already, and not really worth sleeving at this point. But Garchomp is definitely going to go over there in one. Pack number 2. That one came open nice and easy. And there is your code. Focus, focus, focus. All right. Groudon, Kyogre, Xerneas, and a Solgaleo. Number 3. There is your code. And let's see, another Groudon, Lugia, Reshiram, and a Professor's Research. Final pack for this video. Thank you for coming open nice and easy like that. That was actually one of the easiest opens that I've done. There is your code, and let's see, let's hope for something nice. Cosmoem, Xerneas, a Mew EX, that's my second one of those. Really cool card. I'll take another for sure. And a Flying Pikachu V. Well, all right, everybody, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed a look at some of these Wizards of the Coast era cards and a look at some just kind of random pack openings. Let me know what you thought about my pools in the comments down below. Also, what do you think about these Wizards of the Coast cards? Which is your favorite? Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.